The home of the common Joe and the common Sally in the know, even more so than all those media talking heads. Got my first celebrity request. Adam Copeland, aka Edge, has asked me to wear his throwback shirt because he says that this program should be rated R from now on out. So, seems like old Caleb Williams may need his daddy to sit down and monitor what he watches online and on TV. He should have some kind of rating put before him because he seems to be wetting his diapers quite profusely again, whining about people talking bad and saying mean things about him online. Daddy better hurry up and change that diaper, because Caleb is about to rash up. Let's talk about it. Woo! Let's get this part of crunk. That's right. Here they come once again. Riding on in once again. Mounted up, saddled up. Here they come. It's the Outlaw Posse in effect. And the Outlaw Posse army continues to grow as we're now up to a whopping 24-pack, whether it be your choice of beer or choice of water. That's right. Number 24 is Chicken 1515. Is now part of the Outlaw Posse. He's got his badge. He's deputized and he's ready to go on this college football invasion. And if you want to be a part of the Outlaw Posse, it's real easy. It's just $2.99 a month, 75 cents a week. You hit that little join button, that subscribe button. If you are on an Apple phone, though, it's not cohesive with YouTube memberships, so you'll have to go to your laptop or your computer. This is the Outlaw of College Football, and I can be found on Twitter at OCF Production. Also, we had a few donors this week. Billy Townsend with a nice $10 donation, and Johnny Fairlane as well. Also, this podcast that I'm doing about Caleb Williams was brought to me by Common Joe and Sally in the Know once again. I want to give him credit. Ryan Loads is the one that gave me this epiphany. Also, our Four Horsemen shout out, as promised every week. The Four Horsemen of the Week are That Christian Fam Channel, Alice Stokes, Daryl Madden, and Rick Birdwell are mounted up and saddled up and going to help me with today's college football invasion. And today, our invasion is about Caleb Williams being picked on once again online. Poor old Mary Caleb. Poor old Mary Caleb Williams. Sounds like a whiny ass cosmetic fingernail painting sales lady. Sissy boy. Getting mad because someone's picking on him again. And he can't fathom the idea or come to the realization that the reason why people are grilling your ass, KK, Mary Caleb, is because you have no respect for yourself or anybody else when you do stuff. It has nothing to do with race. He made it about race. And it was on a pretty reputable website and on 3, so you can't say it was made up and someone fudged it, because that's not what happened here. And the quote goes a little something like this. It's just the country we live in. If I looked more like Max Dugan and Stetson Bennett, those same haters would be cheering my name. Really? And it has nothing to do with race, brother. I can promise you. It's Asian people. It's Spanish people, Latino people, Brazilians, Botswanans, Rwandans, Czechoslovakians. They all can see right through you, man. You and your little coach and his mealy mouthpiece out there, Colin Coward. You're a jackass, man. And if you're going to act like a jackass and you're going to be out there in the field, if I see a jackass out there in the field and he's honking around, then what am I going to call him? A jackass. And you're a jackass. So people going to call you that, man. Has nothing to do with race. That's just something that you cling to. You was probably taught that by your daddy, who has enabled a lot of this stuff, in my opinion. Has nothing to do with race, man. It has to do with earning respect. You one of them people that you want respect, but you don't want to give respect back. That's evidenced by the fact that you go around painting obscenities on your fingernail, and your little quirky ass no spine coach allows you to do it. You think Nick Saban would have allowed his quarterback to paint obscenities on his fingernails before the game? Very doubtful. And people's like, well, you just hating on us. You just hating on us. And when a program's hated, that means they're doing something right and they're respected. No, there's two different kinds of hate. There is that hate where people actually respect you but hate you, like Alabama, for example. See, Alabama versus USC and hate it'd be like, Alabama's like the life of the party at the bar. He's the guy out there that's dancing with all the women, and all the women are clamoring to him. And then you have the jealous eyes over there, the guys who don't really, they're sort of shy, but they envy the guy. And they hate him a little bit, but they respect him. You're the drunk guy that runs into the pool table when someone's on the 8-ball and gets loud as hell and gets the bar completely shut down and ruins the party for everybody. That's the analogy for USC, their fans, and you, Caleb Williams, and your little mealy mouth coach and mouthpiece. And that's another thing. A lot of this hate that you're getting, it really isn't all about you, Mary Caleb. It's about the fact that your coach and his little assistant, who I can't remember his name, I'm sure the Sooners will drop it in the comment section for me, so check it out. They were doing some shady stuff while they were still employed by Oklahoma. Now, you can't prove that, but you also can't prove that O.J. Simpson killed Nicole Kidman. But we know it happened, right? I guess that's a matter of opinion. But we know y'all did it, man. It came out that Lincoln Riley and his little assistant were doing some recruiting and some work for USC while still employed by Oklahoma. It's a big no-no, man. That's called a conflict of interest in the business world. And if you're going to do shady shit like that and be disrespectful, then you're going to get disrespected. And back to your little comment that you made. Here at the end, it really strikes me. They would be cheering my name. My name, my name, my name. All about me, 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 me. Nothing about your team, right? That's another problem. Now, there's a lot of athletes out there that's just like that. But, and you're not the only one, but if you want the respect that you're trying to get from what I'm seeing, then you're going to have to give that respect first. That's the way it's always worked throughout history, man. And you think it's changed for you because you've been put on a pedestal and been enabled by your daddy and basically given a outlook on life that's just not reasonable. It's unrealistic in what you're expecting for people to do. They're just not going to roll over for you, man. When you get in the NFL, it's going to be 10 times worse. So you better get ready for it. You're going to flip out like Vince Young did and only be in the NFL for a couple of years. It's going to be a mental strain on you. Then, also, the USC fans getting here commenting on my channel using old, tired catchphrases that probably were outdated in 2008. Rent free, we live rent free. No, you don't, man. Actually, the only one that's living rent-free is me, you see? Nice little rhyme, huh? I'm living rent-free in your head because you're getting on here commenting to me. And when I make these podcasts about and take my little shots at USC periodically, it pays me pretty well, you see? Because everybody out there, like I said, they see what I see. I'm an Alabama fan, not an Oklahoma fan. They see what I see. Iowa fans, Boston College fans, Texas Tech fans, Arizona fans, they all see the same thing, man. The drunk guy at the bar that runs into the pool table and screws it up for everybody. That's what we all see, man. And y'all basically paying my car payment every month. That's about how much I make. Usually, that's probably a nice estimate. So thank you, USC, for making my car payment for me. Because all these fan bases out there, they want to see that loudmouth drunk that just messed up the pool game. They want to see them put in their place because they have no respect for everybody else in the bar. And that's USC, that's Lincoln Riley, that's Colin Coward, and now that's you, Caleb Williams. Because all you can do is be a race baiter. When in fact, deep down inside, you the racist. Because the first thing you think about to blame a person is because of the color of their skin. Oh, they're white. Yeah, you judge them by the color of their skin. That makes you the racist, along with your enabling daddy. And that's all I got to say about that. There's a little heart down here. If you don't mind, you can hit that heart. Throw me a few dollars in the coffers. Also, I got a Cash App. Put that in the description of this video. You can click on that if you want to cut the middleman out and give all the money to this program. Hit that Cash App. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Also, once again, for $2.99 a month, 75 cents a week, you can join the Outlaw Posse and get your badge and get deputized. And with that, I'm out of here. KMCA to all the other teams. Class is now officially dismissed.